Archangel Michael says, something has shifted behind doors you were never meant to open. A voice with the authority to silence rooms has whispered your name in a space you cannot reach. And that whisper has now become the final word, a decision etched not in paper, but in destiny. The silence that followed was not ordinary. It was the kind of silence that falls after thunder, the pause before consequences. Someone of immense authority has concluded your case, and the impact is already rippling across timelines. Your fate was weighed in a room filled with law, secrets, and heavy energies. There was no jury, no trial, only a powerful figure pressing a stamp onto your existence. And now the stamp is glowing with an ancient verdict, sealed in power. The verdict is not just about your name, it's about your bloodline, your story, your right to rise or fall. Every word spoken in your favor or against you was evaluated with the sharpest spiritual precision. Now, the verdict is on its way to be delivered to your life, through signs, through events, through someone's mouth. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You will notice things start to shift, people behaving differently, doors either swinging open or bolting shut. This is no coincidence. The decision has been sent to the physical realm, and nothing will remain the same from this moment forward. Archangel Michael says, the person who declared this was not an ordinary human. They operate in power, yes, but also in spiritual codes. They had access to something old, sacred, and terrifyingly accurate. Your name was read aloud among scrolls that are invisible to mankind. And while some fought for you, others fought against you in silence. The result wasn't balanced, it was fated. This final decision does not come lightly. It is going to impact your reputation, your relationships, your access to what you truly desire. Prepare yourself for both elevation and separation. Type Amen to get blessing 459. You may feel a strange stillness within. That's your spirit adjusting to what has been ruled above you. It's the kind of ruling that will make people whisper again, but this time differently. You will be contacted. Someone you never imagined will speak of your past, your truth, your innocence, or your secrets. The words will come softly, but they will carry weight enough to change outcomes. There's a gathering happening right now, spiritual and physical. People are being assigned roles related to your life. Some to push you forward, some to test your endurance. The final decision wasn't about punishment, it was about positioning. You've been moved like a powerful chess piece into a new dimension of your story. Whether you see it yet or not, it's already active. Type Amen to get blessing 244. Someone who used to ignore you will now come looking for your approval. They've heard what was decided about you in silence. The fear they carry now isn't about you, it's about what protecting you might now cost them. Your enemies are aware. They may not know all the details, but they feel the spiritual consequence in their dreams. They are waking up with heavy hearts and no explanation. Your allies are few, but they are being activated. People you never thought would defend your name are about to be your silent warriors. Do not judge their quietness, their loyalty is loud where it matters. This is no longer a situation where you plead. It's now a moment where the world pleads with your energy, because it has been authorized. The power behind you is now stronger than the voices trying to suppress you. Type Amen to get blessing 586. Something was submitted on your behalf, by someone you barely know. They spoke the truth in a secret conversation and it changed everything. Their voice was the final echo that turned the scale. This powerful person who ruled your case knows of your journey now. They have reviewed timelines, past decisions, even generational footprints. They made their verdict with the force of consequence, not sympathy. You are no longer being watched, you are being tracked for movement. Every step you take now will either confirm or challenge the ruling that's been handed down. Choose carefully, speak wisely, move silently. There will be people who try to pull you into old traps. Not because they hate you, but because they cannot understand how you escaped. The decision about you set off a series of dominoes, and many are falling now. Type Amen to get blessing 991. There's a room that will never mention your name again, not because you were forgotten, but because you were cleared. Cleared in a way that embarrassed the ones who lied about you. Cleared in a way that silenced the ones who thought they could define you. Archangel Michael says, someone is currently rewriting the rules because of what was ruled in your favor. You are now being studied. Not as a subject of gossip, but as a case of divine intervention. You are not just walking into blessings, you are walking into justice. Not the kind the world gives, but the kind that overrides it. Your case was heard, and the ruling was made in silence so that no one could interfere. Don't be surprised when doors swing open where you once stood knocking for years. This is not a glitch, it is divine compliance. Your time has finally been unlocked. Type Amen to get blessing 777. More is coming. Letters with opportunities. Messages disguised as casual conversation. A person with higher status is about to reference you, and it will cause a chain reaction. Your enemies are not sleeping well. They know they've lost control. And that frightens them more than anything they've tried to do to you. This judgment has positioned you as more than just a survivor, you are now a walking verdict. People will treat you differently. They may not know why, but they will feel it in their bones. There is a sacred shifting happening in places you've never visited. Rooms you didn't know existed are holding your name like fire. It burns those who mishandled you. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Type Amen to get blessing 1008. Something was buried long ago, an accusation, a betrayal, a twisted story. But now it is being overturned. And not by revenge, but by truth that was hidden too long. This is the moment where silence speaks louder than proof. Because the proof has already been seen by those who matter. Your innocence, your strength, your purpose, it was all documented where it counted. Someone close to the person in power tried to reverse the decision. But it was too late. Your destiny had already been sealed. You are not returning to the old version of your life. This judgment has made it impossible. You are being pushed into elevation that cannot be reversed. People who whispered doubts about you will now speak your name with caution. Not because they've changed, but because the consequences of slander have begun to manifest. Some are already facing delays, losses, confusion, because they touched what was protected. This ruling isn't just spiritual, it's practical. It will impact who gets to speak about you, work with you, even stand beside you. Heaven has reorganized your circle. You will start attracting people who speak like your future, not your past. These people will be rare. But they will feel like sunlight in a storm. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. You will start to notice signs, numbers, dreams, names, sudden urges to walk away or look deeper. Follow them. They are not random, they are coded instructions tied to the ruling on your case. Your sleep may become different, more vivid, more symbolic. That's because your spirit is receiving downloads, information you couldn't process while awake. Write down what you see and feel, it will become useful soon. Archangel Michael says, "This is not about fame, this is about authority." The kind of authority that can shift atmospheres, cancel curses, and activate nations. You are ruled in favor because you carry something time-sensitive and kingdom-worthy. Someone will approach you soon with a problem. But the truth is, they're sent to test your discernment. Your reaction will reveal if you're truly aligned with your verdict or still battling your old self. Type Amen to get blessing 1550. There will be a location change. It may not be drastic, it could even be a small shift in where you sit, work, or walk. But that new space will unlock a message your soul has been waiting years to hear. This verdict has stripped away illusions. What you thought was lost is being restored in a better form. Not just in love or money, but in clarity and peace. A financial opportunity will rise like a shadow at first. It will come through a strange person or a forgotten connection. Accept it cautiously, but know it's tied to the approval you've been given. Your spiritual rank has increased, but so has your spiritual visibility. Don't be surprised if you feel extra watched, drained, or even envied. It means the verdict has reached other dimensions, and not everyone is celebrating it. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. A family member who doubted you will witness a reversal in their own life. They'll see something collapse while yours begins to build. That collapse is tied to the energy they once directed toward you. Your name has been written on a new kind of scroll, one that attracts grace, not judgment. This scroll moves with you. Wherever you go, favor will announce you before you speak. Your identity is being affirmed by people in power, some you'll meet, some you never will. They've been moved by dreams, reports, or feelings they couldn't explain. But your presence confirmed what they sensed all along. This final decision has secured you a key. You'll soon unlock something others only dream of entering. But be prepared, it also comes with responsibility. Type Amen to get blessing 3121. A strange wind will come through your environment. It will bring clarity to something you've been confused about for months. That clarity is proof the decision has landed fully. You were once overlooked because your power was hidden. Now, your light cannot be dimmed. Even your silence speaks authority. From this moment on, every step you take is being recorded in spiritual archives. You are no longer a participant, you are a vessel. And everything that flows through you will now carry divine endorsement. The verdict has not only freed you, it has warned others. Do not be surprised if people suddenly apologize, confess, or disappear. They are reacting to the invisible pressure of divine correction. Type Amen to get blessing 4040. You will soon see someone step back from your life without explanation. They were removed, not because of anger or conflict, but because they could not pass the new vibration surrounding you. This ruling has marked you with purity, and anything impure will naturally fall away. A text message, an email, a voicemail, you will soon receive one of these carrying a strange tone. Read it carefully. It's not just communication, it's a clue from the divine confirming everything is now aligned. Archangel Michael says, the final judgment on your name carries not just results, but instructions. Follow the peace, not the noise. Peace is the signature of God's confirmation. You may feel more emotional than usual. That is not weakness. It is the breaking open of old spiritual blocks that once delayed your blessings. Type Amen to get blessing 2909. Someone who once had the power to harm your reputation has lost their influence. Their voice no longer carries weight in the places they used to dominate. Because heaven struck their authority in silence. Do not chase closure. That season is done. The ruling removed your need for explanation, you are cleared without court, forgiven without apology, blessed without conditions. The new people coming into your life will feel unusually familiar. That's because their spirit was assigned to you long before you knew you'd need them. And now, they are awakening into their role. You'll start to notice people speaking words you once only prayed about. It will shock you how accurately they mirror your inner thoughts. That is divine alignment in action. Type Amen to get blessing 634. Don't be afraid to say no in the coming weeks. Some offers are illusions sent to detour you from the true reward. Discernment is your new currency. Your energy will confuse many, especially those who only knew you in your survival phase. Now that you're stepping into your divine phase, they won't know how to treat you. Let their confusion reveal their heart. Someone you never trusted will now try to appear loyal. Don't fall for charm, fall for consistency. Your ruling has exposed all actors. The one who made the final call over your life did so after reviewing every detail, even the ones you tried to hide. Yet you were still favored. That means grace outweighed guilt. Type Amen to get blessing 822. There is a mirror moment coming, where you will look at yourself and feel your authority for the first time. You won't see who you used to be. You'll see the verdict written across your soul. Expect a rapid shift, an unexpected opportunity that forces you to move, act, or speak. Say yes with caution, but move with boldness. It's meant to stretch your comfort into your calling. There are people having private conversations about your success. Some are plotting, others are praying. Both are signs that your presence is now impossible to ignore. You no longer need validation from people who never saw you. The one with true power already stamped you with yes. Everything else is just echo. Type Amen to get blessing 1001. Your energy will now enter rooms before you do. You will notice people pausing when you speak, leaning in, shifting uncomfortably. That's because truth has attached itself to your voice. Someone from your past is about to reveal a hidden regret. They'll dress it in casual words, but you'll hear the apology beneath it. Accept their truth, but remember your path is forward. A new opportunity will seem too big, too risky, too soon. But that's how divine openings always look. They stretch you so that you'll never shrink again. Your ruling was not only a yes, it was a timeline shift. You are now ahead of the cycle. Everything trying to catch up will feel unfamiliar. Type Amen to get blessing 1727. Your story is about to be repeated in rooms you've never entered. Not by gossip, but by admiration. Someone powerful is discussing how you rose after being overlooked. That person who once dismissed you is now watching your every move. Not out of hate, but out of shock. They didn't expect you to be the chosen one. Expect a legal matter to turn in your favor. Documents, meetings, signatures, something official will confirm what was declared over your name spiritually. The natural is catching up with the supernatural. Archangel Michael says, some doors will close before they open. That's protection, not punishment. Heaven is making sure only clean hands touch your next season. Type Amen to get blessing 1188. There is a shift coming to your physical body. Your posture, your expression, your tone, it will all change to match the weight of your calling. People will notice the glow before they notice the reason. Your enemies will try one last time to provoke you. They'll do it with silence, indifference, or sly manipulation. Ignore it, it's their surrender in disguise. A person you barely know will go out of their way to help you. That is not coincidence. They are under spiritual assignment. The judgment passed on your behalf has made you a living testimony. Even your scars are now symbols of grace. Walk boldly, your steps are being watched by heaven and earth. Type Amen to get blessing 1470. Every no you once received is now being rewritten. Every delay you endured is becoming evidence. Every mistake you feared disqualified you is now part of the reason you've been chosen. The decision was final, but the manifestation is just beginning. Prepare for acceleration. What once took years will now take days. Watch out for the number 7, it will appear when you're standing on sacred ground. A conversation near a doorway. A glance toward a sign. A strange alignment in time. Everything is moving toward divine compensation. Not only will you receive what you were owed, but extra for the pain, the wait, the silence. The divine has factored in everything. Type Amen to get blessing 3838.